Every breakthrough, every revolution, every heroic moment started with a simple question. What if? Every child knows how to ask that question. Let's take a moment to challenge our assumptions, to try new things, and to trust our imaginations. What used to be ordinary can be the gateway to delicious adventure. This spaghetti starts out simple, but you'll see where imagination kicks in to take it to a special place. And yes, there's wine. I'm Jenny Randolph. Welcome to this day. So today we're going to be using our imagination. This recipe actually did come from my imagination. It was kind of a inspirational moment, and whenever I have spaghetti, whether I put a red sauce with it or whether I have a pesto with it or whether it's just garlic and olive oil, I always have a glass of red wine. I mean, it's pasta and red wine. Come on, I think pretty much the entire world, when you have pasta, you have red wine with it. And one day I thought, why couldn't you put the red wine into the water to help it boil? Because we know anytime we boil pasta, I really salt the water and that infuses the pasta with whatever flavor. So I thought, oh wow, what if I did half water and half red wine? What would that taste like? And this came out to be one of the best dishes and absolutely a family favorite. And I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. But I also want to let you know that that is the lesson today. The lesson today is about thinking outside the box, using our imagination to places that maybe we've never thought that we could go to, things that we never thought would be possible. Kids are really, really good at imagining all kinds of different worlds, all kinds of different creatures, all kinds of different adventures. And somewhere along the line, we tend to lose that. But I don't think that we have to. I think that we can use our imagination every single day in a more sophisticated way and come up with some really inspiring things at the end of the day. It's just one of those things that, again, it is a muscle that I think grown-ups don't use quite enough. Let's start using a little bit more imagination. Let's start thinking outside the box. Let's start getting to a place where we make the ordinary extraordinary. Let's get started making this kind of simple, basic spaghetti, but making it grown up, sophisticated, and definitely full of imagination. So as you can see, we have 4 cups of water already starting to boil on the stove. To this, we want to add 3 cups of red wine. Make sure that it's a red wine that you want to drink because it's going to infuse into the pasta and you want to have the flavors that you enjoy. Now you're going to want to reserve 1/4 cup of red wine. And so basically you're using an entire bottle of red wine. So measure out 1/4 cup of red wine and then just dump the rest of the bottle right into the water. While we're waiting for our water and wine to boil, we're going to start in a separate pan with 3 tablespoons of olive oil. To the olive oil, we're going to add our chopped shallots and our garlic. Now that this is bubbling, we want to add our spaghetti. So it's a pound of spaghetti or 1 box. Now we want to add the red wine that we reserved. To this, we want to add salt and a little bit of pepper. You want to boil the spaghetti for 8 to 10 minutes or until it's al dente or just cooked. So now we want to dress our finished pasta. This is so pretty. I always like to put it out on a pretty plate too. But look at the color of that. Isn't that spectacular? So now to this, we're gonna add a little bit more salt, just right on top. Then we're gonna add our olive oil and wine shallot garlic reduction that we did. I'm just gonna put that right on top. Now we're gonna add our toasted pine nuts, about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of parsley. We're gonna give that a really good mix. So I just like to take some tongs and kind of pick it up. This is such a simple yet sophisticated dish, and if you're ever wanting to impress anybody, this is the dish that you serve them. It's a winner every single time. Now we just want to finish it off with a little bit of Parmesan cheese right on the top. Now if you're vegan, you can completely leave this out, or you can use a vegan Parmesan cheese. And there you have it, our red wine pasta. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're already subscribed, please hit that notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video so that you won't miss anything. Thanks for stopping by.